everyone, welcome to Cooking with Rosie. Mother's Day is around the corner, and if you want to surprise your Mexican mom with some green chicken enchiladas, you're in the right place. Let's go ahead and cook some enchiladas together. And making my life easy, I'm going to show you how I make my life easy. We're going to need some green tomatillos, already cleaned and peeled, some jalapenos or serrano peppers. This time, these jalapenos are a little spicy, so I'm going to use only 2. And this recipe is going to be enough food to feed 4. If you need to feed 8 or more, just double that up or triple that up, okay? So we're going to need the tomatillos and the green chiles, green jalapenos. We're going to need some cooking oil, obviously tortillas. I like these tortillas, the yellow ones, but any corn tortillas you can find, okay? And you have available. And I told you, I like to make my life easy. Rotisserie chicken to fill them up. Okay, let's go ahead and start. We're going to begin with rinsing the tomatillos and bring them to boil, okay? Cook them a little bit. All right, when you put them to boil, just make sure that the water covers as much as possible, okay? Covers the tomatillos as much as possible. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn it on. In the meantime, I'm going to start shredding the chicken. Okay, let's go ahead and shred the chicken. Chicken is already cold, okay? So, and if you want it warm, hot, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Whatever you have, okay? If you don't have rotisserie chicken and you want to cook the chicken, just go ahead and do it. Get some chicken breast, and cook it with some garlic, onion, 1 leaf of bay leaf, salt, and that's it. And then you just shred it, okay? But to make my life easy and simplify it, I'm going to use rotisserie chicken, which is, savory. It's good. It's easy. It's easy to make. It's easy to shred. It's already cooked. Making life easy. There you go. And you just shred it like easy. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this. One chicken breast is enough for 4 people. Okay, we're going to use the rest of the chicken for something else. But 1 chicken breast is more than plenty. Okay. I have my handy dandy blender. I'm going to peel a couple of garlic cloves. Go ahead and put 3 garlic cloves. I'll remove my gloves because I like only using them for the meat, because I don't really like touching the meat with my bare hands. It's just a preference. 2 and 3 garlic cloves. Sounded like I say gloves, right? But my accent is kind of heavy. Yeah. I apologize for that. but I'm making progress. Onion. I already have some onion, some chopped onion that I use for something else, and I'm not going to waste it. So I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of onion, or about 1/4 of a small onion. And we're going to wait for our chiles and tomatillos. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to move them a little bit just to make sure that they cook evenly. Almost ready. I don't want them super cooked, because when they overcook, they turn yellow and then they tend to get a little bitter. So I don't want them overcooked, okay? Okay, so we're going to blend our tomatillos with the chiles, 3 garlic cloves, and 2 tablespoons of onions. So let's go ahead and blend it. Put the chiles. The chiles, jalapenos are going to be totally to your liking. You don't need to do exactly what I said, because if you don't like too spicy, just don't use too much. Just a little bit to give flavor. But if you like it spicy, you can just try with one. If it's not too spicy, add another one. Okay. If you want to pre-make the enchiladas, you can do it. That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to pre-make them. And then to serve them, before you serve them, you can make them in the morning or the night before, and put it in the in a oven safe container. Okay, all right. Seems like it's a good temperature now. Even though it was a little too hot still. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit and season it, and then add the rest, okay? So again, we have 2 pounds of tomatoes, green tomatillos, and we have a couple of jalapeno chiles, which is going to be to your liking. If you want it spicy, go for it. If you don't want it spicy, don't worry about it. Have a tablespoon, and I'm going to add just a tablespoon of chicken bouillon. Tablespoon of chicken bouillon, salt, about the same thing. I'm going to start with half tablespoon, and then I'm going to check the seasoning, okay? You can also make them with cheese. If you don't eat meat, you can make them with cheese. You can use mozzarella cheese, you can use Monterey Jack, cheddar, queso fresco, panela cheese, whichever cheese you want. If you like the cheese that melts, well, any of the melting cheese. If you don't like the cheese that melts, you can just use the queso fresco, fresh cheese, ranchero style, or any fresh cheese you want. You can add the panela cheese, as I said. So any cheese you want to use for your enchiladas, it's going to be good. Even if you want to do cottage cheese, I'm sorry, no cottage cheese, ricotta cheese. I'm thinking of cottage cheese. I love cottage cheese. Ricotta cheese, you can use ricotta cheese as well. The most important thing is that you fill them up with whatever you like, okay? Chicken, cheese, beef, shredded beef, whichever you like. Okay, so we're going to leave it seasoning for a bit, and then we're going to taste, okay? See how good it is, if you need some salt. After we add some water, and if you notice, I reserved the rest of the water that I used to boil the tomatillos and the chiles. So we're going to use it, we're going to add it to the salsa. Okay, and what I'm going to do with the rest of the water is I'm going to put it in the blender and just rinse the blender. We're going to use everything that was left out in the blender. Okay, I'm not going to add it just yet. I'm gonna wait a little bit, and then we're going to serve our enchiladas, chicken enchiladas, with Mexican rice, white rice, yeah, beans, refried beans. If you just want to eat them like that, go for it. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and leave it seasoning for a little bit. I'm gonna taste it, the first taste. I told you, the chilies are a little spicy. Okay, we're going in the right direction. It seems that the tomatillos are a little sour, so we're going to fix it with adding about a teaspoon of sugar, just regular sugar. See, like a teaspoon, just a teaspoon of sugar. And that is going to help for the acidity of the tomatillos to cut off a little bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and give a quick mix. Nice, very nice. All right, way better. Okay, so we already added the salt, chicken bouillon. We added a little bit of sugar just to help with the acidity of the tomatillos. We're going to add about 1 cup of the water. So this is the rest of the water that I used to boil the tomatillos. Okay, I'm just going to add it. I'm going to add the whole thing. And we're going to let it boil for about 5 minutes, okay? And then after 5 minutes, we're going to see if it needs a little bit more of water. We don't want it too thick, but we don't want it too thin either, okay? We want it like a mid-term. We don't need it too light or too thick, okay? Okay, so go ahead and bring the fire to like a medium low. Wait for it to start boiling, and then I'm going to cover it. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to start frying the tortillas. So 4 people, let's calculate 5 enchiladas per person. So I'll be 20 tortillas, right? I know it sounds like it's a lot, but these tortillas are small. So not necessarily is like we're eating a lot of carbs. So 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, wow. 20. All right, let's put them there. So they're gonna wait their turn. And we're not going to fry them like make them hard, okay? We'll just kind of pass them through the oil very lightly. We don't want them too hard. Here you go. One is out. We put the other one in, and so forth. So I'm going to put some salsa on the bottom. Okay, just to cover the bottom of the pan. Perfect. And this is for the chicken. And this is what I'm going to do with the tortillas. So I'm gonna grab one. It's already cold, it's not too hot. But so I don't burn myself, put it in the, wait, hold on. All right. Put it in the wrong place. There you go. Then I'm going to add the chicken. As much or as less chicken as you want. And then we're going to roll it. And only one tortilla, not two. And put it in the container. There you go. Okay. So I'll put it in the salsa. Dip it in the salsa. Dip it in the sauce. Add the chicken. Roll it and pass it to the pan. Okay, all rolled up. Okay, you can wear your gloves if you want. Okay, as much or less chicken as you want. Roll it and pop it. One more. Chicken, roll it. This is hot. Chicken. So let me go ahead and finish making them, or at least the first layer, so I can show you, okay, what I'm going to do next. Okay, once you have one layer right there, so go ahead and add some more salsa. Okay, just to prevent for dryness. We don't want them dry. We want them as moist as possible. All right, good enough. I can still fit one more here. I'm gonna fit the last one here. Then I had more than enough chicken. There you go. Oops, see, I told you the chicken runs away. Don't let it run away. Keep it. All right, so let's go ahead and add a little bit more of sauce on top, just to keep it nice and moist, as I said. All right, just like that. And then the rest of the chicken, you can kind of make yourself a taco, or you can just put it on top of the enchiladas like that. And then that's it. We utilize all the chicken. I'm gonna use some Monterey Jack cheese, okay? And I'm going to add plenty of cheese. If you have queso fresco, add queso fresco. Okay. If you don't have queso, you don't have cheese, don't worry about it. Just like that. All right? All right. And we are done. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and plate them and I show them to you guys, okay? I hope you guys enjoy this recipe and you make it. And I'm going to put this salsa in a little container. See how much sauce we have left over? And so 2 pounds is more than enough. Okay. How I'm going to cover it to put them in the oven. Aluminum foil. Okay, if you have the cover for, like if you have a dish or a container that has a lid or something, just make sure that it doesn't land on the cheese, because otherwise you're going to end up with the cheese on the bottom of your lid. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a little tent. Okay, so fold the aluminum piece, like pretending that it's a tent. So I'm going to fold it in the middle, and then I'm going to start with one side and the other side, just preventing from the cheese to stick on the aluminum foil. Okay, I'll show it to you right now. Look, so yeah, it's not touching. Yeah, all right, but it's not going to stay like that. Okay, we are going to, well, this because it's a little mounted, so I had more than what the thing could got. So then I'm going to use another piece of aluminum foil. When you cook, make sure that the shiny part goes towards the food, okay? Make sure it goes towards the food. So the same thing. We're going to tie it up here. Pretend that we're making a little tent. So it doesn't smash the one on the bottom, okay? Just like that. There you go. And that's it. Reheat it, 350 degrees, 20 to 25 minutes. And that's it. You have your savory, gorgeous green chicken enchiladas to celebrate Mother's Day. So to all the moms out there, have a happy Mother's Day. And hopefully your children won't celebrate you only one day, but the whole year. And to all the children out there, please celebrate your mother. If your mom is not in this land anymore, if your mother is up in heaven, say a prayer for your mother and a good thought. And tell her, thank her for everything she did for you. All right, I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you guys in the next video. And I hope you can make it. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and thank you so much for being part of this beautiful family of YouTube, Cooking with Rosie. Thank you so much. See you guys. I love you all. Goodbye.